Guys, so in the previous video we have seen the meaning of isomerism, and we also understood that isomerism is mainly of two types. One is structural isomerism, another one is stereo isomerism. In this video I'm going to focus on the first one, that is structural isomerism. Yes, coordination compounds, chapter name, we know that, and topic is isomerism in coordination compounds. We know that isomerism in coordination compounds is two types: structural isomerism and stereo isomerism. And we are focusing on the first one, that is structural isomerism. The structural isomerism is mainly of four types. One is called as linkage isomerism, ionization isomerism, solvate isomerism, coordination isomerism. Now we'll see all these four types one by one. The first one is linkage isomerism. What is the meaning of linkage isomerism? Yes, I'll come for the definition a little later. First, let's go for example. If you see clearly, both the compounds you see here are having same molecular formula, because one cobalt, 5 amine ligands, and 1 NO2, 1 NO2 each, 2Cl, 2Cl. So they have same molecular formula, so no doubt we call them as isomers. But how different they are? If you see clearly, compound 1 has how many ligands? 6 ligands. Compound 2 has how many ligands? Yes, 6 ligands. What is the possible geometry or shape we will find if at all coordination number is 6? You must be knowing, if at all coordination number is 4, we will have two shapes possible. One is tetrahedral. If at all we have 4, we can also have something called as square planar geometry. If at all we have 6 coordination number, the possible shape is only one, that is octahedral geometry. So because the coordination number is 6, because there are 6 ligands, the geometry is octahedral, which appear like this. Meaning what? If at all I go for the first complex structure, I have cobalt in the center. You can see there's cobalt in the center for both complex. Next, how many ligands are there here? I have 6 ligands. Out of 6, 5 are ammonia ligand, amine we call it actually. So 5 amine I am writing. So first amine comes here, second comes here. You can write anywhere. You have to satisfy 5 bonds, that's all. So second one, third one, fourth ammonia, and fifth one I'm writing here. Yes. So 5 amine done. The next one is what? Only remaining is ONO. Be careful when I write ONO, we call as nitrito O. So meaning the bond must be with O. So O is bonding, and NO comes after. So ONO. This is what the structure of first one. What about second one, second complex structure? If I seek second complex structure, nitrogen of amine is bonding. Be careful, I cannot write H first, I should write N first always for bonding. So N is the one which is bonding here, so N, and remaining you just fill H3, NH3, 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 and remaining is what? NO2. So NO2, what I should write, how I should write? If you see clearly, I have NO2, so I will write N first, O2 next. What I want is, in this example, in this bond, which atom is forming a bond with cobalt? In the first example, the bond is by using oxygen. Therefore, we call as nitrito O when we name it. In the second complex, which atom is bonding? Nitrogen is bonding. Therefore, we call as nitrito N while we writing the name. So, meaning they have same molecular formula, but what is different? The atom which is forming a bond with cobalt is different. See, this is monodentate ligand, NO2. This is also monodentate, but different atom. So, if you see the definition now, for these complexes. Compounds having same molecular formula but different ligating atom. Can you see that? For NO2, first example, O is bonding with cobalt. For the second example, N is bonding. So N is bonding in the second example, O is bonding in the first example. So different ligating atom they have. Such compounds or some such compounds are called as linkage isomers. Once again repeat, compounds having same molecular formula but different ligating atom of a monodentate ligand, we can also call as ambidentate ligand there, of monodentate ligand, to donate electron pair to the central atom are called as linkage isomers, while the phenomena is called as linkage isomerism. So kindly remember, if at all we have a ligand, if this is XY is monodentate ligand, if X is bonding, the property is different. If Y is bonding, the properties are different. So this happens only for ambidentate ligand. What is ambidentate ligand? The ligand which can donate electrons by using more than one atom, that is two different atoms. X can donate sometimes, Y can donate sometimes. Anyway, so linkage isomerism arises in coordination compounds containing ambidentate ligand. So you can see here in the example what I showed before, the yellow color complex nitrito ligand forms coordinate bond by using nitrogen atom, whereas in the second red color complex oxygen atom. So therefore we call as nitrito O. So I hope you got understood. So compounds having same molecular formula but they have different ligating atoms. Such compounds are called as linkage isomers. Next, ionization isomers. You see complex A3 and A4, both have one cobalt each, both have 5 amine each, both have one sulfate, both have one Br. So they are nothing but isomers. They have same molecular formula. But how different they are? If you see clearly, in the first complex, if I divide ions, what I get, sir? You remember, I cannot separate the contents of square bracket. So what comes out? Br minus comes out. Br minus comes out. What about second one? Can Br comes out? No, Br cannot come out. When it dissolves in water, Br cannot come out. What comes out? Sulfate only comes out. Meaning, here Br is counter ion, here sulfate is counter ion. So what I get? CONH3 5 times SO4. The charge will be what? I get -1. I'll get, yes. So that's one complex, and this one is what? CONH3 5 times. Br will be inside, so it will be +2. Yes, sir. Meaning what? Now complexes having same molecular formula, no doubt they have same molecular formula, but on dissolving in water gives different ions. Important one. If you see there, if I do test for Br minus, bromide ion, which is that AgNO3 test, in this example 1, we will be having positive result because Br is outside, it can answer your test. But in the second example, if I do test for Br, because the Br is inside the square bracket, it cannot answer AgNO3 test. So that's how they're different. Okay, anyway, I'm not going for the further details. Simple one here. What definition we have? Complexes having same molecular formula but on ionization in water produces different ions. Such complexes are called as ionization isomers, while the phenomena is called as ionization isomerism. Kindly understand one more thing. The ionization isomerism is possible only when counter ion What is counter ion? Any ion which is present outside the square bracket. Any ion which is present outside the square bracket is called as counter ion. So here Br is counter ion. Here SO4 is counter ion. So if the counter ion is able to take the place of ligand, and the ligand is able to take the place of counter ion, then only this type of isomerism is possible. I'll give an example. CO NH NH3 5 times. I'll take Cl inside. So I will take let's say Br2. Okay, so can I have ionized isomers in this? Yes, I can have. Why? Because Br will be going inside, one Cl can come outside. So in that case we can have ionization isomers. Okay, yes. So remember, if the counter ion which is outside the square bracket is able to play dual role, meaning what? It can play the role of ligand, it can play the role of counter ion, then only this type of isomerism is possible. Okay, yes. So please copy the examples. In the exam they'll ask you definition and example is important. So ionization isomerism definition is given. You can write down. It's not in the textbook. Please write down properly in the notes. Then examples, you can copy these two examples together. So two examples together is one example. Be careful. Two compounds together is one example for isomerism always. Now coming to the third one. What do you call that? Solvate isomerism. I will also tell you one more name, that is called as hydrate isomerism. So solvate isomerism and hydrate isomerism both are same. Yes. Now look at these complex ones. Are they isomers? First question. Are they isomers? Yes, they are isomers. Why, sir? Because they have one chromium, one chromium, one chromium, and they have total of 6 water molecules. Check out. There are 6 water molecules here. There are 5 plus 1 outside, total 6 water molecules. And here also there are 4 plus 2, total 6 water molecules. And 3 Cl we have here. We have total 3 Cl. We have total 3 Cl. So because they have 1 chromium each, 6 water molecule each, 3 chlorine each, they are isomers, no doubt. But see the properties. One is violet in color, one is grayish green color, one is green color, though they have same molecular formula. So therefore they are isomers. Now what is very different here? Check out. If you see clearly, first question, how many ligands? No doubt all the 3 complexes have 6 ligands. All the 3 complexes have 6 ligands. But in the first complex, all the 6 ligands are what? Made up of water. In the second example, 5 ligands are water and 1 ligand is Cl. In the third example, 4 ligands are water and 2 ligands are Cl. 2 ligands are Cl. Meaning what? Meaning what? Yes. So, complexes having same molecular formula, everyone will agree for this. But have different water molecules which act as ligands. Different water molecules which act as ligands are called as hydrate isomers or solvate isomers. Be careful. Different water molecules number. In the first case, 6 water molecules are ligands. In the second case, only 5 water molecules are ligands. In the third case, only 4 water molecules are ligands. So if you see definition once, the compounds having same molecular formula but have different number of water molecules present as ligands or as water of hydration are called as solvate isomers or hydrate isomers, while the phenomena is called as solvate isomerism or hydrate isomerism. It is nice if at all you can replace the compounds term as complexes. The complexes having same molecular formula but have different number of water molecules present as ligands are called as hydrate isomers, and the phenomenon is called as hydrate isomerism. Example, you can fetch from here. I gave 3 examples. You can write any 2 examples as example. You can write A5A6 or A6A7 or A5A7. Any 2 is fine. Okay. So be careful. Different number of water molecules are acting as ligands. Last one. Coordination isomerism. Coordination isomerism. If you see clearly, what is so new for you in this case? Till now, either cation or anion were complex for us. If this is complex, I have this one simple ion. If this is complex, we have this one. But in this example, we have both complex. We call them as binuclear complexes. So this is cation, this is anion, both are complex. Therefore, we see name, it's a big name. All together is hexaamine cobalt 3 is a cation name. Hexacyanido chromate 3 is my anion. So if you dissolve in water, I get one cation, one anion like this. Now what I want is compare A8 and A9. Are they same? Are they having same molecular formula? Yes. There is one cobalt here, there is one cobalt here. There is one chromium here, there is one chromium here. There are 6 amine ligands, there are 6 amine ligands. There are 6 cyanide ligands, there are 6 cyanide ligands. But what is different here? What is very different? Please check out. In this case, first one, cobalt is with ammonia. In the second example, cobalt is with cyanide. Or chromium is with cyanide. In this second example, chromium is with ammonia. Meaning what? Ligands are interchanged between metal ions. What happened here? The ligands are interchanged between metal ions. Meaning ammonia went for chromium, ammonia went for chromium, and cyanide went for cobalt, vice versa. So if you see definition, complexes having same molecular formula, but ligands are interchanged between cationic and anionic complexes of different metal ion in a complex are called as coordination isomers, while the phenomena is called as coordination isomerism. Example, the whole thing is example. A8, A9 together is example. Be careful. So that is the example for coordination isomerism. So let me revise quickly once again. Structural isomerism, 4 types: linkage, ionization, solvate, and coordination. Linkage isomerism meaning what? Compounds having same molecular formula but different ligating atom. Example, you must write what? You must write this one, A1, A2 together is example. Next one is ionization. Compounds having same molecular formula but when you dissolve in water, it produces different counter ions or different ions. We call them as ionization isomers. Example, you should write A3, A4 together. Next one, solvate isomerism. Compounds having same molecular formula but have different water molecules which act as ligands. We call them as hydrate isomers or solvate isomers. Example, you should write any 2 together, A5A6 or A6A7 or A5A7 you can write. And last one is what? Coordination isomerism. Compounds having same molecular formula but ligands are interchange between different metals are called as coordination isomers. Example, you should write the given example, only two are there. You must write two examples together. Okay, yeah, thank you.